Here's why what your insurance agent sold you as full coverage really isn't. Hi, I'm Colin O'Dahl. I'm a trial attorney with Kalfus and Nachman. I practice all throughout Virginia and North Carolina. Today I want to talk to you about this term full coverage and what it actually means. So when we get a new case, the first thing we have to do is we have to determine how much insurance coverage there is. And I cannot tell you how many times I have a client come in and say, oh, it's okay, I have full coverage. Then you get their policy and you find out they have the state minimum limits, which in Virginia is $30,000. It changes to $50,000 on January 1st of 2025, but it's $30,000 in 2024. And they think they have full coverage. Their insurance agent told them they have full coverage. Well, that presents a problem. As a personal injury attorney, when we're looking for coverage, this is what we look at first. We look at the defendant's policy. And you don't know what the defendant's policy is going to be. But let's say they have a $30,000 minimum policy, and you have a new client. Let's just call him John. Say he has a $500,000 case as far as the value of the case goes. Well, if there's only $30,000 in coverage, that presents a big problem. John is not going to be adequately compensated for his pain, suffering, inconveniences, and his injuries if there's only $30,000 in coverage. So that's where underinsured motorist coverage comes into play. When you sign up with an insurance company, you select your policy and you select the amount of liability insurance that you want to have. That can be any amount. It can be the state minimum of $30,000, it can be $50,000, $100,000, $250,000, $500,000, $1 million. It just depends on what the insurance company offers you. And what that does, if someone sues you for causing injury in an accident, the insurance company will cover you up to that amount. So if you have a $100,000 policy, the insurance company will cover you up to $100,000, but you're responsible for anything beyond that. When you sign up for that policy, you automatically get underinsured motorist coverage, and it matches the same exact amount as liability. So if you sign up for, let's say, a $500,000 liability policy, you automatically have $500,000 in underinsured motorist coverage. Now what underinsured motorist coverage does is if someone injures you and they don't have enough coverage, as we just discussed with the defendant in this case, who only has $30,000, your insurance company will cover you for the amount of your underinsured motorist coverage. Now let's get back to John. Say John had selected before the accident to have a $500,000 policy. We would be able to recover $30,000 from the defendant and an additional $500,000 from John's own policy. That would result in a potential recovery of $530,000 for John and fully compensating him for his injuries. Important to note that for John making this claim with his underinsured motorist coverage, there would be no penalty to him. They cannot raise his rates because he did not cause the accident. So why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because insurance coverage law is complicated. I'm not even scratching the surface here. I'm telling you this because what full coverage actually is making sure you have as much underinsured motorist coverage that you possibly can for in the event that you or your loved one is injured by someone who does not have enough insurance coverage. I'm telling you this because these are discussions I have every day, and I see it far, far too often when someone is injured and does not have enough coverage to fully compensate them for their injuries. So, I'm happy to discuss this. Call me. But call me before the accident happens, not after the accident happens when there's nothing we can do. So give me a call, Colin O'Dahl at Kalfus and Nachman at 1-888-HURT-LINE, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Thanks for watching.